Hello, this is Claude Fulinfo from Brisbane, and I'm excited to share with you the third email of our series. Here we're going to look to see if education pays and how much does it pay, and then compare this with what we've already learned and see if we need to change things, tweak things, or look totally outside the box. So let's look at this graph here. On the y-axis, that's the vertical axis, you'll see education level starting from school or less than school, then high school diploma and so forth, right down to professional degrees and doctoral degrees. On the x-axis, you'll see incomes from $500 to $1,000, $1,500, and $2,000. And so we notice that as we start off with education or work that's got less than high school diploma qualifications, we notice there's a high unemployment rate of 12.4%. This is pretty high, and the income is $474, under $500 for a person per week. Now, if you're in a country like the Philippines or India or the US, the figures may vary a little bit, but if you put your figures in, you'll notice that the similarities, the percentages are the same. So the figures here in blue are in percentages. Now, as you go down the scale, we notice as you get down to professional degrees, which they get the most income of the group, and that's around the $1,720 odd a week. That's pretty good, around $80,000 to start off with, or that's the average income, and some people could definitely be earning more. And the unemployment rate is only 2.1%. Now, the averages for this whole group is $815. So this is the average that people get in Australia, whether they work, have studied or not studied. And the unemployment rate is currently around the 6.8%. Now I want you to go back a couple of days ago when I sent you the video where I looked at income and incomes of $100,000, and I looked at weekly expenses that you had, and we noticed that the expenses against income, you came out with a zero. And I asked you at that time, what about credit card debt, savings, and schooling for children? And right then we had an option whether we could get a second job and boost our income, whether we wanted to get new employment in the area that we lived in, or if we wanted to go overseas. And some people opt to educate themselves or re-educate themselves, go back to college, get another degree that adds on to their present qualifications, and try to boost their income into this higher group. But if you look at that chart, we notice people at $100,000 of income are not doing that well as they appear to be. Because as you earn, your standard of living grows, and so your credit card debt and your savings, credit card debt increases, saving decreases, and all those other issues appear. So in my next video that I'm going to share with you right now is the one that I sent you a couple of days ago that will refresh your memory. And tomorrow I will bring you something new that's going to take this education process to the next level, so then you can start looking at why things are happening this way and what to do. So by the end of tomorrow, after tomorrow's email, we'll start moving forward. So one more day of looking at the problems we have, and then we'll start looking at constructive ways of moving forward and creating our future so that we can double our income in 12 months. Look forward to teaching you more very soon.